Hey guys, KT here, welcome back to some more Soul Calibur 6, where we are currently progressing on forward as we are learning more of as well as Old Man is currently trying to uncover his belongings, and we're dealing with Voldo following us around because why not? So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start this with the monstrosity, which has an astral fissure, so let's see what this is about. I returned to the ruins with the Old Man, accompanied by a cadre of mercenaries he hired with the gold from the abandoned qualifier base. Working together, we cleared the rubble and made our way deeper into the ruins. I could feel the astral fissure growing closer the further we went in. We found it. Everyone grab a load and bring it out. And remember, we're splitting this. No sneaking off with the coin in your pocket. The Old Man sat around organizing the mercenaries as they transported the contents of the treasure vault outside. This was my chance. While they were busy, I could go deal with the astral fissure. I snuck out, and after a few minutes of searching, found it floating in the air above the large altar. I didn't sense anything alive, but the room was littered with corpses of dead monsters. They all seemed strangely withered. Just what happened here? I had a bad feeling about this, but still I approached the astral fissure. As I stretched my hand toward the astral fissure, I felt two forces tugging at me from the other side. In my mind, I heard a voice in my dreams, and two swords appeared. Which symbol of power would I choose? Azure sword, that's what we've been doing. Let's do it. Soon the astral fissure vanished. Okay. Weird. Oh shit. As I reached for it, I heard a thunderous roar. The ground shook, and in the distance I could hear the mercenaries begin to scream. I rushed back to find a monster standing in the center of the treasure vault. The corpses of my mercenary companions had been brutally ripped apart and scattered around the room. The beast roared, then took a deep, long breath. As it did, strange pale blue lights rose from the corpses and streamed into the beast's gaping maw. After a few moments, the lights faded and the creature turned to glare at me. Alright. Interesting. Oh, this is gonna look like a human. It always looks like a human. I'm over here like, yo, I'm picturing some fucking Tekken shit with Ogre, like Ogre's true form. Not the giant statue man. I'm over here thinking of the Ogre with the fucking tentacles and snakes, which I do need to cover Tekken. More of Tekken. We've done Tekken 6's story mode, but I still need to do the character stories. So, yeah. Let's see what we got. Wait, hold up. Whoa, hold up. How does he have his health back? Hold up. Well, survive it. Oh, I gotta survive. Shit. Come on, we got this. Good thing I'm good at timing my block. Yeah, fuck off. There we go, there we go. Oh, there we go. Time's up. I did it. Yeah, be upset. Go. Okay. What do we got? Is this gonna be a multiple fight thing? Like, Jesus Christ. Somehow, I managed to stagger the great beast, but I had no chance of slaying it. While I desperately tried to think of what to do, I heard a voice shout from behind me. Over here, this way! A crack opened in what had been a smooth, solid wall. The Old Man stuck his head out and frantically beckoned me in. I slid into a hidden room, and the man quickly sealed the entrance behind him. A second later, a great shudder shook the ground as the beast threw itself at the wall. You're alive! I ran to the side of the room trying to get away from that thing. And what do you know? Found myself a secret passageway. I was hiding in here thinking about what to do when I saw you. The old man held aloft his light to illuminate the hidden chamber, and I saw stacks of books and hastily scribbled notes scattered everywhere. Among one particularly thick stack, I found what appeared to be the second half of the report I had read previously. Perhaps this was Aswell's secret study. Hey, I found a way out. Come on, we've got to run. This place is about to fall apart. I grabbed the stack of papers and ran after the old man. From behind me, I heard the sound of the wall collapsing under the beast's blows. In terror, I ran through the darkness, not daring to look back. Minutes later, we burst out of what appeared to be a secret entrance, hidden behind a rock near the ruins. Luckily, it seemed the monster hadn't followed. Now that was a terrible day. Sorry, mercenaries. Rest in peace. At least now we know why the place was abandoned. Who'd go in there with a monster lurking about? Then again, I guess that's why the treasure was still there. The old man had slumped against a rock to catch his breath. Before long, he brushed the sand off his clothing and stood up. Well, you didn't manage to grab anything valuable, right? Here, take this. It's your half of our findings. It seemed the old man had grabbed a little bit of treasure on his way out and generously offered me half. It's not much, but it should be just enough to pay back everyone hounding me. I only made it this far because of you, kid. Thanks. Now come on, let's head back to town. I hope you don't mind sticking with me until then. Yeah, it's all good. Nothing too crazy. Did I get any levels? Oh, I got 2. Okay, cool. I love it. And I also got the title Leader of Humanity. I love it. Oh, I thought for a second there was more to it. I was like, hey, yo. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now time to end my expedition. I thought there was more because that popped up, but game said no, we don't do that. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll head to Yangwang, do the next mission here. Forest of Regret. Hey, yo. Yo! Hey, yo, let's see if our friend's back. I'm so happy. During my journey, I decided to stop by Yangwang once more. It had changed so much for better since I was last here. The damage done by the astral fissure had long since been repaired, and the town appeared to be a lot safer. I was wandering the town when I heard a familiar voice shout my name. Do my eyes deceive me? KT! It is you! I knew it! It is so nice to see you again. When I turned, I saw a familiar young figure of Hayo. He greeted me with a nod and a smile. It was a relief to see him looking so well, yet I couldn't help but recall everything that had happened with his brother Horan. Horan is back from Lingshan too. I found him in the forest where he used to train. Miraculously, he recovered, but he refused to leave the forest and come home. I hate to spring this on you, KT, but would you mind coming with me to see him? I nodded and then headed to the forest with Hayo. Horan, it's me, Hayo. KT is here with me too. Hayo's voice echoed in the shadowy forest. Suddenly, I sensed a burning rage from the dark branches above. I looked up, startled to see a figure dropping down upon me from above, weapon ready to strike. Horan! Oh, okay. I guess he wants to fight me. I hope he doesn't regret the fact that I helped him stay alive. Watch, he's malfested. I doubt he is, but that'd be kind of funny if he still is. Yeah, he made a full recovery. Him with his malfested markings. Fuck. Full recovery my ass. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Hey, at least he is back to normal, though. That's the plus side. Oh, and his staff changed colors, too. I was gonna say, I was just recently doing thumbnails for some past parts that I'm bad at keeping up with because I make custom thumbnails for all of them. And I remember making Horon's Malfested form, and he had a red staff, but it looks like he went from red to white now. Okay, Horon, please, stop. He really did not want me to get away with beating him last time. Alright, here we go. Alright, come on, we got this.
No mercy.
Okay, I figured that wasn't gonna pass for me. Shit. Oh, he would get me mid hit.
Need help?
Oh yeah, you get health back for that. Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't doing that, sorry. Wait, oh, it's only side swipes that are effective, huh? Well, I don't know, I didn't even pause to read, but hey, I still won regardless, so... With a groan, Horon stood, pushing Hayu aside as he tried to help. Why didn't you end this when you had a chance? Why didn't you kill me? Tell me, why? With a piercing wail, Horon ran into the depths of the forest. Hayu sighed, his head bowed in sorrow. Forgive my brother's rudeness, KT. Though Horon has returned from Ling Chang-su, with his sanity, his heart still bears many scars. He is torn up by his past and hates himself for what he has done. He wishes he had died, rather than live with the memory of his dishonor. Once he'd left the forest, Hayu finally smiled. KT, thank you for agreeing to come with me today. When I found Horon in the forest, it was like a ghost. He just wandered, never responded to anything I said. Little by little, he began to talk to me. Him fighting you today and venting his rage may not seem like progress, but it is. I'm sorry you had to bear the brunt of it, though. I told him not to worry. I was happy to help. Though anger and bitterness rule him now, one day he'll be thankful he didn't die, and he'll move on. That's the type of person he is. I believe in him. He's my brother, after all. Hayu told me he would stay in the forest until morning, and with that, we parted ways. Well, Horon's not in the best spot, but hey, he survived. That's all that matters, really. Who knows? Nope, we aren't gonna get more with that story. Kind of expected, but not gonna complain about either. Let's go ahead, we'll head on to the next one with conflicts and confusion. Surprisingly, Voldo didn't come out of nowhere. I was expecting it. And let's see what we got. While walking along the dark mountain path, I spotted a small village nestled in a nearby valley. Though late, I could see lights in many of the houses and hear laughter coming from the tavern. It seemed like a good place to spend the night. Fortunately, the village's chief had a room available. You probably saw a magnificent stone cave temple on your way here, yes? The temple has a long history, and pilgrims from all over travel there to worship. However, now... The chief, as if suddenly overcome with fear, lowered his voice. It seems the bandits have been prowling around here lately, and truth is, there's something very valuable in that temple that's been passed down for a very long time, and I'm concerned the bandits are after it. The chief raised his head and looked at me in the eye. I can tell that you know your way around a weapon. I know it may be rather brazen of me to ask this of you, but would you mind assisting me in capturing the bandits? Of course I'll reward you handsomely for your efforts. I told him that I would need some time to think about it, then retired from my room for the evening. As I readied myself for bed that night, I could hear something outside my window. Sensing it might be trouble, I placed my hand on my weapon. Listen up. Interested in some treasure? Given how secretively the individual was acting, I could tell he was not someone from the village. It was likely one of the bandits the village chief had mentioned. The man continued as I considered what I should do. Normally I would just kill those who just get in my way, but you seem different. You've got some skill. Help me steal the treasure from the temple, and not only will I let you live, I'll even give you a cut of the spoils. Pretty good deal, right? So, want a large sum of money? The bandits seem to have been keeping an eye on the village for some time. If you feel like helping me out, then meet me by the waterfall behind the village tomorrow night. I was greeted the next morning by fair skies. Oh, good morning. So have you reached a decision? Refuse to help, instead meet the bandit. Now we're gonna accept the request because we're good guys. I informed the chief that I would help him capture the bandits. Oh, I'm so relieved to hear you say that. Thank you very much. The chief spoke in detail about his plans to guard the village and about the reward. Alright. Oh, Yoshimitsu's coming up. Damn. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead. We're going to end it here. If you guys enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe. Check out the links in the description below. Really helps out, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.